Agile, where did it come from? So I like to get into the origin of the word and pay attention, and let's see what we could basically learn from that. So agile. Please pay attention. When we get this, will be good. Where did it come from? There's a word. Where did it come from? It came from the word. It's Latin, agilis. Agilis basically mean to act quick. So quick. Act quickly. Set in motion. So it's about you being quick, act quickly, set in motion, go. From this word, agere means to do, to act. So if agilis means to be quick, to be nimble, you could say agile would mean to do or to act quickly. To do or to act quickly. There's a word also called nimble. You could find it. That's also tied to being that quick to act. So agile, to do quickly, to act quickly. So if you take your time and look at this, it's about speed, isn't it? It's about speed, but we tied it to a lot of things because speed without value is not too good, is it? So as you are moving faster, we should start thinking about what we want to achieve. So to have that speed, you should be light. If you are too heavy, can you have some speed? No, you should be light. So light here means don't do too much at a time. If you want to do too much at a time, it won't give you that speed. You won't be light. That's how come in Agile, we don't do too much at a time. We do something small at a time. Then we take feedback and we improve and we go to the next iteration and we keep moving. Okay. We want to deliver value very fast. So speed, that is good speed. Speed that brings value. So speed tied to value. Speed tied to value. Now, when you are moving that fast, that is risky, isn't it? You could fall. So there will be failures. But why do we want to move that fast? Because there's no gain in delaying. Should I say this again? So you need to ask yourself, why do you need to move that fast? Even though we're looking at value, why move that fast and not take our time? Because there's no gain in delaying. There are instances where there will be gain in delaying. When you have a project and you basically understand exactly what you have to do, there's a gain in delaying. There's a gain in staying. So I can take my time and plan everything out nicely before I go. So here I don't need agile. I need to take my time. I don't need to move fast. I need to take my time. Even though these days we are still preaching, even though you can delay, still find a way to get the value done faster. You can delay, still find a way to get the value done faster. And I'll give an example. And that gave birth incremental, which is a type of agile project management or agile technique. I know the design for building my hotel. Okay, so this is like a 4-story. I have the design, so I can still take my time and do this. But if I take my time, do all the designs, finish everything, finish the hotel, it would take about 10 years to get everything done. So value will be achieved after 10 years. But if I have the agile mindset, even though this I can still delay, and if I have the agile mindset, I want to have the speed to deliver something fast for the customer. What would you do? This guy would decide to do the first floor, finish the first floor, complete it, done. Now we could open the first floor to the public. So there's value here. Customer is enjoying because people are Airbnb or the hotel. This part is open to the public. Whilst we go on with this, if it's possible, some of them may not be possible, but if it's possible to open the first floor to the public, whilst we continue the second floor, or call this the ground floor, whilst we continue the first floor, we carry on. So there's value here. This is done, we open to the public, there's value. This is done, open to the public, there's value. So value comes along faster. That's agile thinking in a predictive environment. Any great thinker will think about this. So why the word agile? We understand it, where it came from, we understand it. Agile is quick, nimble, agere, to act, and we tie the two together to act fast, set in motion, be quick. Now I said this, there's speed, so you will fall. So with this, you need to know this, there is failure. Once you're moving that fast, there is failure, likely to fall. So there's a philosophy I created tied to the other philosophies I'll talk to you about. Perform, PCI philosophy, perform, comprehend, means understand, and improve. So don't waste too much time. There's no gain in waiting. So go. Because you don't understand everything. We use agile more when we don't understand something, when the level of uncertainties are high. So why wait? There's no gain. I don't even know how everything will pan out. I want to come out with a vaccine. I don't know whether I should add A, B, C, D to get it. And the guy is staying, is waiting to get more understanding. But he doesn't know. But there's more understanding in action. If you do, you understand. So if you add A, B, C, you know how it turns out. Try them on a rabbit and see if it works. But the guy won't try. He's still waiting to gather more information when he could start something quick and understand through performance. So you perform, you comprehend, and you improve. Don't wait, especially when you don't understand what you have to do. Take action. There's more understanding in action. Like some of us, we have ideas. We are waiting to get all the information for the idea before we start. Waiting to get all the money before we start. So we wait 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Now we have all the money, we have all the ideas, we want to start. They realize a lot of people have already done it. So when I do it now, there's no need. It's already gone. And people are not even interested in the idea again. We live in an agile world. Perform quickly, comprehend, improve. So why act quickly? Pain of staying or delaying is worse. If I stay, wait, there's no gain. Than acting. Little benefit in staying and delaying. If I wait, I don't get any benefit. But there's understanding in action. So why not try? Why not do? That's agile mindset. I don't understand it. So why wait? I don't understand. Why wait to plan everything in detail? I can't do that because I don't have the information. There's no way I can plan it out nicely. I don't understand it. But there's understanding in action. So if I could do little, the more I do, the more I understand. So why wait? Go. That's the agile thinking. So key lessons from this. We need speed, quick to act. We need to be light. Don't do too much at once. We don't understand everything. So why do you want to do too much at once? Just do little. Use the little that you've done to understand it. get your feedback, improve, and keep going. And keep going. I wanted to open a new site in a different area. I didn't understand the terrain, but I could have waited, speak to other people, talk to this guy, talk to this guy. Sometimes that's what we do, benchmarking, understand, get some best practices and all that. But it wasn't forthcoming. You speak to this guy, say, no, I haven't done a project like that there before. So why wait? I'm not getting the answers. Why not try? Go and put up the shed. Talk to the people. Go and put up the shed and see what happens. Put the machines and see what happens. Try. Do little. So small land. Then they see the land. What do you want to do here? I want to manufacture pallet. Oh, pallet. We can get the raw materials for you. There's a sawmill. You can talk to them. The little I did generated the information. So why do I have to wait? Agile. I do little, and the little will generate information for me to understand it. I keep going. I keep going. I put in the machine. They see the machines. Now people will come to me. I keep going. I keep going. I understand it. I understand it. I do little. I do little. I understand. I do little. I understand. So perform, comprehend, improve. Perform, comprehend, improve. Perform quickly, comprehend, improve. Because you perform quickly, you fail. And you use the failure as feedback, because failure is feedback, and use that to improve. And you keep going. So light, continuous learning, adaptability, continuous improvement. Let learning lead to improvement. Don't just learn. Oh, I know this. That's learning. That's knowledge. But what is it doing for you? Let it lead to improvement. Use what you've learned to improve. That's continuous improvement. So there's continuous learning and there's continuous improvement. They go together. Then collaboration, partnership, work together, agile. If you want to move that fast, you work together because the path is treacherous. You don't know everything. So you work together with people. They guide you. You take feedback from them. So you're working together with your team, working together with business people, working together with your stakeholders, the customers, and value for customer. So all the things we are doing, speed, light, all in the name of value for the customer. So that's the highest priority in Agile, value for the customer. That's how come even when you are done and the customer comes to you and says, I still want you to make these changes to the product because these are changes that will bring me value. You can't say no to them. You still have to go ahead and implement those changes. That's agile mindset, or in the name of value for the customer. We don't say no to changes from the customer. That's value, agile thinking, agile mindset. I hope you got it. Agile is about moving fast. Fail fast, learn quicker. Agile is about performing fast, comprehending and improving. Agile is about being light. Don't do too much at once because you don't know everything yet. Do little and use the little you've done to understand the work. Continuously learn, become adaptable, embrace changes, keep improving. What you learn, use it to improve. Collaborate with your team members, collaborate with your customers because you don't understand everything. So it's partnership. Value for customer. That's the overriding aim. All being done in the name of value for customer. This is basically the basics. Agile represents different methodologies. So we have Scrum, Crystal, XP. These are examples, okay? You need to know them. Scrum is an example, is the most popular. Scrum, Crystal, XP, they all mimic Scrum. Agile uses both the incremental and iterative approach. We throw more light on this as we go. Then Agile mindset, impact focus. Agile mindset is about interactions. So you think more about interactions with people. So social interactions. people are very, very important. So there's more knowledge in them, more wisdom in people. So interactions will be better than work and social, physical, face-to-face interactions, individual interactions will be better than even processes. Because we don't know more. So we can't have strong processes in place. So with the interaction with other people, we tend to understand more. So we need to value more interactions. Performance. We always need to focus on value. Everything we create should basically give some performance, will give some value. So at the end of the day, we are trying to build excellence. When we shoot, we target excellence. Performance, agile, be value driven. Adaptability, keep learning as you go. Embrace change. Be quick to respond to changes. Be quick to respond to changes. That's adaptability, because you know things can change anytime. So you need to have that ability to adapt to changes. It's called adaptability. And it works with something called resiliency. You should be resilient. We'll talk about it in the PMI 12 principles. You also need to think about collaboration, work with people. Why? Because you don't know everything. So collaborate with the people. Collaborate with your team. Collaborate with the customer. Collaborate with the end users. Agile came from the IT environment, if you know this. So some of the terms you learn, user stories, these are IT terms, user. So when you have the software, it's for the user. Okay, so we say user stories. These are people using the final product. So we want to ensure that what we are doing is for them. To use these terms. So interactions, very, very important. Performance, very, very important. Adaptability key. Collaboration, you don't take it lightly. Is the IPAC focus. This is where your focus should go. Embrace changes, focus on value, don't downplay collaboration, very, very important, and interactions, super. Now, for you to understand the 4 pillars, IPAC focus, this is how it's blown out. We talked about interactions, we talked about collaboration. So you need to watch out for inspiration. Now, I'm doing all this to help you summarize the agile values and the 12 principles. Okay. So when I don't want you to just blindly memorize the 12 principles. If you understand these ones, where focus should go, you should be good. Because when you understand the IPAC focus and you understand these while using acronyms to remember them, you can talk about the principles and the values. The IPAC is tied to the agile values, and the if it scraps is also tied to the 12 principles. So to help you remember, I said this, it's agile crafts. Okay, so you asked to solve this question. Is agile crap? Is it crap? Is it important or is not important? So is agile crap? I want everybody to ask this question. Is it crap? Is it important? Is it rubbish? We'll find out. It's agile craps. So we want to check if it's craps. I want you to write this one down. If, write it this way. If IFF, then it is in bracket, so it's not part of it. If it's craps. This is what I'm using to help you remember the 12 principles in Agile. If it's craps, please write it down. If it's craps, it's not part of it, so put in bracket. So the focus is on F crabs, and the crabs, S is 3 of them, P is 2 of them, the C is 3 of them. Okay, so 3, 2, 3. If you write it this way, you always remember. If it's crabs, and if you practice, you don't need to write these ones again. You remember all the 12 principles of Agile. They won't ask you basically to give all these ones, but you apply them. But when you understand and you could explain how these things work, it will be easy for you. So I stands for inspiration. So in Agile, we talk more about inspiration. That's motivation, isn't it? Your team should be properly motivated. Did you know motivation could get everybody to do anything? Motivation could get you to do anything, but we have natural motivation, that is natural feeling. Then we have why feeling. Okay, all of them are forms of motivation. So you have the natural feeling. It comes to you naturally. I feel like working today. Today I don't feel like working. I feel like working, doing 2 hours today. That's natural feeling. And there's why feeling. Why do I have to work today? So with why feeling, even when I don't have a natural feeling, I still need to move because of my why, my reasons. If I don't work 2 hours today, I won't get a promotion. I'm looking for promotion, so I need to do 2 hours every day so I could pass my exams and get a promotion. So why am I doing 2 hours every day? To get my promotion, to pass my exam. That's a why feeling. It drives you. So when natural feeling fails, use your why feeling. That's what I do. I try to exercise every day. Why feeling? Exercise is very important. It's good for my brain. It brings me clarity. It makes me super intelligent. So I want to exercise every blessed day. But there are days I feel like exercising, even when I don't have my why feeling, natural feeling setting. I feel like today the weather is good. I feel like taking that walk. That's natural feeling. But there are days it's too hot. I don't feel like it. I woke up feeling tired. I don't feel like moving my body. Then I use my why feeling. There's more to talk about in motivation. What is the lesson here? When you are using Agile, you don't force people. You find a way to get their hands to move. So you find a way to inspire. You find a way to motivate the team. Let me tell you this. Agile teams, they are self-organizing. So in Agile setup, you might not even see the project manager. If you go to Scrum, you don't see the project manager. You see the Scrum master. These are self-organizing teams. They don't need supervision. They are self-motivated because things that could make them motivated are already in place. And you have the Agile coach making sure the people stay motivated. So motivation, get the people inspired. Very, very important. Let them run their own show. F stands for face-to-face interactions. So face-to-face is better than disconnection. The guy picks the call and telling somebody how he should take over his shift. It's good though, but imagine being done face to face. You are telling him where he could find the document. You go to this wardrobe or the shelf, the second one, the one on your left. They might even look at the one on their right, pick a different document. But if you are there, you show them and they pick it up. So because we focus on value, we don't want to make some silly mistakes. And understanding comes better when we do face to face. So we would basically prioritize face to face interactions. Customer centric, highest priority, all in the name of value for the customer. So your focus should be on the customer, value for the customer. That's agile thinking. Get this one. Highest priority is customer satisfaction. Change responsiveness. You respond to changes because you don't know everything. So why would you say no to changes if the change is coming to help us build value? Embrace changes, understand change, embrace them, be change responsive. Collaboration, we talked about it. Let's work together, not just together with your team, but with the stakeholders. There's a lot of wisdom in the stakeholders. Let's find it. Let's work together with them. Let's take feedback from them. Collaboration, work together. Reflection. As we work, we need to reflect on our behavior. As we work, we need to reflect on our performance. So the Agile team, they conduct periodic reflection. They check their behavior, their conduct, their attitude, their performance. I know some people, they just reflect on their performance. In Agile circles, you reflect on your behavior. How are we behaving? How are we conducting ourselves? You check that as well. Attention to excellence. That's the A bit. Attention to excellence. So you see the three C's: customer-centric, change responsiveness, collaboration. You see the R, reflection. A, attention to excellence. I said is when you shoot, target excellence. I listened to Elon Musk. I'm not sure whether it was AI generated, but he said this. One thing that made him successful was focus on excellence. So he said this, whatever he does, he start thinking, my signature is on it. My name is attached to what I have done. So this will remain for a very long time. If they pick it 10 years later, 20 years later, they'll find my name on it. They'll ask this question, who did it? They'll find it. Is my name on it? So put your name to everything you do and think about excellence, because people will find it later. He said that changed his life. And I learned from that. Put your name on anything you do. People will find it later. And when they find it, they'll know you did it. If you could do something and hide it, nobody would know that you did it, then you could do anything. But if you know what you have done, when it's found later, they will trace it to you. Everything you do it well. Attention to excellence. When you shoot, target excellence. Put your name on everything you do. Agile mindset. Performance is tied to that one. If the little that we do, we target excellence, at the end of the day, we will achieve performance, value. Focus on value. Power of self-organizing teams. When people are self-organized, there's power. There is super power. So we say the best designs, architecture, best work comes from self-organizing teams. Self-organizing teams. So try to achieve self-organization. Very, very important. How do you achieve it? So you get people who are self-motivated. You get people who are expert, who want to work. We talk about Hesbeck theory, theory X and theory Y. Okay, not from Hesbeck, but McGregor. Yes, McGregor's theory X and Y. We'll talk about it. Self-organizing team. So when people are self-organized, when people have ownership, when people are self-motivated, all you can see is greatness. All you can see is greatness. So your job is to find a way to establish self-organized teams. And that's what I shoot for. I'm not there yet. My team, I'm trying to have self-organizing teams. They will work without me. But you need to find people who are organized and they take initiative and they have passion for what they do. The next one is speed. S. You talked about it, came from the word agile, isn't it? Speed. So rapid delivery. We want to deliver something that fast. We don't need to wait. So value should be done that fast. So we need to have some speed. The next one is sustainable pace. Our pace should be manageable. We don't want to burn our people. So the pace, even though we are looking at speed, we need to make sure the pace we go is sustainable, is manageable. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You know about this athlete called Chebet or Kipyegon. There's another one called Faith Kipyegon. They are from Kenya. They are super athletes, long distance. Chebet, when she starts, She maintains a steady pace. Some people, when the race starts, you see them running really fast without maintaining sustainable pace. And you see them running out of gas at some point, and you see them being lost. But Chebet will have a sustainable pace, and she will finish hard. That is the agile mindset. We want speed, but we need to make sure the pace is manageable. It's manageable. Because if you go at a breathtaking speed, you get your people worn out, burn out, and may not be too healthy for the people, and that will affect productivity. So check it. Last one is simplicity. Keep it simple. Maximize the work that you have to do. Everything you are doing should be necessary. Don't pick jobs that are not necessary. That won't give any value. So high priority task or high value task, pick them. Keep it simple. Which ones will bring more value? Focus on these ones. That's the agile mindset. So if you understand all these ones, I want you to pay much attention to this. Watch the video again and master this. If you could master this and understand this, and know that agile is not crafts. We check if it's crafts. Now we know it's not crafts. Okay. And if you get all these ones about motivation, inspiration, face-to-face interaction is more important. You focus on the customer, change responsiveness, collaboration. You keep reflecting, pay attention to excellence. You focus on value. You have a self-organizing team. You look at speed, rapid delivery. You maintain sustainable pace. You keep it simple. If you understand this, I'm telling you, you get a lot of the questions right and you'll be good. You'll be good and you understand the values and you understand the 12 principles.